Oh, okay. Interesting. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Omri and today I'm going to be doing a different sort of video. This time it's going to be limited and specifically the Arena Cube. And for pack 1, unfortunately, we do not have much. Gonti is good. Branchloft Pathway is alright. Opt is also decent. Maze Mind Tome is probably pretty good. Glorybringer. Or Shadow Skull Smashing. I don't think I'm going to be taking Shadow Skull Smashing. Also in Burial Rites, but I don't think Reanimator is super supported. I think it's between Gonti and Glorybringer. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to go for Gonti. Glorybringer really only goes in the aggressive decks, and I don't know, 5-drop seems a little bit sketchy in a deck that's going to be running something like 16 lands. Okay, this pack, what are we going to follow that up with? Could be a Rankle. Rankle is also good. Could also be a Paradise Druid. Wow, these packs are kind of not good. I think Rankle is like either one of the best cards in this pack, just because Rankle is a good card. Paradise Druid is also good, but it's in another color. I don't know. Maybe I like wield this Baral's Expertise or like this Gifted Aetherborn. Nimble Obstructionist is also good. Spectral Sailor, but I think I'm just going to take the second black card. A little bit awkward that I have 2 4-drops right off the bat. Well, I guess Obosh probably is not great once I've already got 2 4-drops. What else is there? Pillar of Flame, Shock and Cube is kind of meh. Pelucanos, I guess. Do I want another 4-drop? Probably not. Everything else in this pack is kind of bad, though. I could take Bright Climb Pathway. It's probably alright. How good is... I mean, white-black is not super good in this cube, but you can't really go wrong with lands here. Let's go grab that. We'll see. Croak Size, good, I think. There's also Vengeful Rebel, but there's not a ton of Revolt, things that trigger Revolt. I think I'll go for the Croaksa here over not really much. I guess there's a Cast Out, which is probably solid. Skyclave Relic, Gel Sword of Valoron, all pretty meh. Champion of Wits. That would be nice with the Unburial Rites we saw earlier, but I doubt that's wheeling. People just can't resist taking cards like that. And this actually would be like a solid Unburial Rites deck if we got the proper cards. Okay, well, we're following it up with another not particularly great pack. Don't think this is a Cry of the Carnarium deck. Could also just take Royal Eruption. I guess Royal Eruption is fine, right? It feels bad passing up on a Growth Spiral. I love Growth Spiral decks in this queue, but don't think that's the best option at the moment. Yeah, I think Chandra's probably alright as well, but it's 2 pips. Don't think I want anything else. Active Treason, actually. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Active Treason will wheel anyway. It's good with Rankle, but not much else. Ooh, what am I taking here? Could take Glorybound Initiate. That's probably not right. There's also Siege Gang Commander. It's pretty good, right? And we can just be Rakdos mid-range. I don't know if Rakdos mid-range is the most powerful thing to be doing in this cube. But Judith is certainly a good card for Rakdos mid-range. Demonic Embrace would also be nice, but we're taking the Judith here. That is... Ooh. Okay, now I'm actually excited about where we're going. Pick up this Mayhem Devil. Maybe we can wheel the Active Treason, maybe a Chandra. And we have a direction. Yes, we do. That's already 1, 2, 3 cards that sacrifice. Oh. This card, this pack is not great, but I guess we can take the Unburial Rights just in case we already have a white source for it. Could happen. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Simulating Inferno. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm gonna take it. We'll see. Ooh, weaponize the monsters. Okay, that's another sack outlet. That's very, very good. Grab the Pillar of Flame, I guess, over Spire Bluff Canal. Who cares? I'm actually very much liking where this is going. I mean, I'm not sure if the Rakdos Sacrifice deck is good, but and well, I did earlier say that Revolt is not exactly enabled, but in this cube, but this would be the deck for it over Whisper. I think I'm fine passing up on a Whisper. Yes, we got the Active Machines back. Oh, that is so good. Oh, this deck is actually looking really sweet. Ooh, Fanatical Firebrand. That's actually might be all right. Ooh, and a last pick Purphose's Intervention. Red is really open. I can't really complain about a Fatal Push, right? There's like an Elspeth Conquers Death, which is honestly one of the best cards in this cube. There's an Evolving Wild, which I'm totally fine with passing. Actually, this young Pyromancer. This young Pyromancer. Fatal Push is not going to wheel. Young Pyromancer might wheel. How good is Young Pyromancer's deck? One. Oh, this is really tough. I don't have that many spells. Fatal Push is also just great, especially in this deck. I think I have to take Fatal Push. It's just too good not to. Oh. Knight of the Ebon Legion immediately jumps out as a uniquely very powerful card. No Priest of Oblivion, not sure how great that one is. Don't really have the cards to make Archfiend's Vessel work. I would like to wheel No Priest maybe? I don't know, Vaishino's also in this pack, but doesn't seem great. Valakut Awakening. This doesn't seem like the deck that really needs it. Like, I'd probably play it if I got it, but it's not super high priority. I'll just go ahead and take the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Knight of the Ebon Legion is just an amazing aggressive creature. Wow. 2 insane cards. God Eternal Bond 2. It's also great with Mayhem Devil, especially in Castle Lochthwain. Ooh, Yeah, I think I have to take Castle Lochthwain. I think Castle Lochthwain is pretty nuts, and God Eternal Bond 2 will hopefully wheel. If it doesn't wheel, I'm not really getting much. Like Ranger Captain of Eos or Ranger of Eos if I get another white source or two, but okay, this pack is interesting. Do I even have zombies for Cryptbreaker? No, I do not. Agonizing Remorse is good. Foulmire Knight, Spikefield Hazard. Don't think I want to Crash Through. Don't think I want a Rimrock Knight. I think Agonizing Remorse is actually the pick here for a little bit of disruption. This deck is also not like super aggro, so. Oh wow. Okay. Skyclave Shade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wheel this Witch's Oven. Easy wheel the Witch's Oven. Easy. Ooh, hello and welcome to my deck. That's a Midnight Reaper. That is an insane card. Yes, that is perfect. Claim the Firstborn. Okay, we're playing a standard deck. Oh, this is sick. This is like one of my favorite archetypes in Historic. Wow, we've literally got Claim the Firstborn, Mayhem Devil. This is going great. Wow, I just need more sacrifice outlets at this point, which is like kind of ridiculous because actually it's not, but you really need to make the sacrifice outlets work, but I think I have, right? I mean, if I pick up like one more something, this is nuts. Imagine if I get a Cauldron Familiar. Wheel the Oven, get a Cauldron Familiar. I mean, it's pretty unlikely that I get to pull it off, but if I ever do, it's going to be sweet. I'm actually really liking where this deck is going. Started off a little bit shaky, but it's going great. And I could really use a Blood Crypt here, or some sort of black-red land. I don't think we passed one earlier, though we might have. Lands are really important in Cube. You want to have a good mana base. So if you're ever just offered a Canyon Slough, then Slew, Slough, Slee, Slay, you should probably take it, to be honest, over Dualcaster Mage. Maul the Skyclaves is good, but not for this deck, considering it's Rakdos. But yeah, it's also another card for that's a dual land that also turns on Castle Lochthwain, cycles in the late game if we needed to. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's the Young Pyromancer back. Over in Evolving Wilds. Surely, right? Surely I take the Young Pyromancer. Yeah, I think I have to. Evolving Wilds is good, but not great in the stack. Like, it's decent, but not essential. I guess I'll grab the Valakut Awakening just in case. I don't know if I'll actually play it. Because, like, it's a tap land. It's basically a worse Canyon Slough, right? Because, actually, a much worse Canyon Slough. Hold on a second. Was there a card I needed in this pack? Is this the Witch's Oven pack? Please don't tell me this is the Witch's Oven pack. I really need that oven. I mean, like, why would anyone else take the oven, right? Right? Like, why would anyone else take the oven? I think giving Death Touch to... Actually, Mayhem Devil or Judith. Is that good enough? No, surely not. Okay, well... We got the Witch's Oven! Okay, I did almost tricked myself into being sad, but no, we got it. We're good. We are officially chilling. We literally got everything we needed. Okay, well, we could Splash White if we need to. We could definitely Splash White if we need to. Chandra's Incinerator is like the only card that if we can play it, it'll be good in the stack. Let's see. 1, 2, Royal Option. It's either that or this Orzhov Enforcer. I think I just still take the Enforcer, right? Cruel Celebrant. Do I just hedge on Cruel Celebrant? 1, 2. You know what? Sure. Cruel Celebrant is the high upside pick. Well, we'll try it. Maybe bring in this Ranger RVO, see if we can eat Mardu Sacrifice. Did pass a Sacred Foundry, but I sort of needed to do that. Ooh, this pack. This pack actually has a lot of good cards in it. Castle Embereth, though I don't think that's the pick here. Agadeem's Awakening, that's also a very good card. Hellrider is a good card. I think I take Awakening though, right? I have a couple of 1-drops, a couple of 2-drops, a couple of 3-drops, actually a lot of good 3-drops. And I can wheel something like a Hellrider or an Earthshaker Kendra or like a Heartless Act would actually be good as well. There's a lot of good stuff in this pack, but I think I take the land here as I sort of get to play it for free. And now speaking of good cards, Embercleave. Is this an Embercleave deck? It has creatures. Does it have enough creatures? 15 creatures. But some of them are small. Could also take like an Ox of Agonas. Or I could take Rotting Regisaur. I think I could take Embercleave Wheel Regisaur. That would be good, right? Or I could take Rotting Regisaur, but there's no way Embercleave wheels, right? Red was open though. Maybe no one, but like who would take Regisaur? And I think I'm. Oh, wow, this is actually really close. I don't know what to do. I don't think I can resist taking Embercleave. Well, I'm already regretting it. Not for any particular reason. I just am regretting it. Yikes! This pack not good. I guess I'll grab the start to finish in case I end up splashing white. But it's looking less and less likely. Okay, actually, Kazul's Fury is good. I will take a Kazul's Fury. This pack is actually pretty good as well, right? Didn't think I want the Archfiend, but Magmatic Channeler or Tybalt. I already have a lot of good. I think Magmatic Channel is actually pretty strong. Right? Ooh, Bedevil or Call of the Death Dwellers has to be great, right? I mean, it is just great, right? It's just amazing. Just amazing in this deck. It's actually the perfect card. Ooh, and Dragon Skull Summit. Ooh, that is very good. Yes, I will take that. Ooh, now our mana base is also like just good. Oh, I'm liking this. It's a black-white land, but at this point I'm probably not splashing white. Chandra's Incinerator. Really? Am I really taking Chandra's Incinerator? Because I'm not playing Orzhov Enforcer, so we'll see. We'll see in the deck building portion. Ooh, okay. Here, I could take Scorching Dragonfire, I could take Earthshaker Kenra, or I could take... I mean, I'm probably not taking Command the Dread Horde, because 6 mana... I mean, this is a 17 land deck, but... Seems expensive. Yeah, probably... What? I want the castle. I've decided I want the castle. Ooh, okay, that's good. Ox of Agonas. No, I already have Kroxa. I'll just take the Expert. Expert is good. Makes your opponent discard. It's a cheap creature to sacrifice and whatnot. Yeah, and I think this deck really got there. I'll have to make some cuts here. But, ooh, and a Placardation? Actually, I don't know if I want to be running this Valakut Awakening then. Bright Climb Pathway. Yes, this definitely looks like a... Could this be an 18 land deck? Surely not. But I have so many spell lands. Wow, last pick, Bedevil! Holy crap! I am so glad I did not take that Scorching Dragonfire. Wow, we just got there on removal big time. Last pick, Gold Rakdos Insane card. Hello? Thank you. That is wonderful. Okay, well, I don't think I need this Perforce Intervention anymore. As for these, don't want that. Don't want that. Let's move all these over here. Get the actually, wait, no, we did take the Sacred Foundry. Hold on. Yeah, no, but we passed a fast land actually. I think I'll hold on to the Gonti, right? Or is Gonti just not good? This Vengeful Rebel. How good is this Vengeful Rebel? That's pretty good, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. We can get rid of this Incinerator. How many creatures do we have for Cleave? How many decently sized creatures? We've got Knight of the Ebon Legion, which is good with it. Skyclave Shade. Sort of Kroxa, right? Judith, Midnight Reaper. Sort of in the process of like lagging out, but that's fine. Creatures, only 14 creatures. What did I pass for Embercleave? I passed a Regisaur, which I'd probably not be playing anyway. We never got the cat, but I don't think we'd even necessarily be playing the cat. I also think I can go down like play how many lands? How many lands would that put us on? 15, 18 lands? I mean, that feels right. 6. Do I even play the Black Predation? Probably not. And then this way, actually, you know what? I'm going to go up to 18 lands and like 18 actual lands as well. Can I run this Castle Embereth? If I don't run the Castle Embereth, I can run another Swamp. That puts me at 8 swamps for Castle Lochthwain. And this way I only have 7 and 7 mountains for Castle Embereth. Can I have... It has to be high upside though, right? I've got so many cheap creatures. I don't know about this Gonti. Yeah, you know, I can probably go down a Gonti, right? I'd probably go down this Pillar of Flame as well, since I already have a bunch of removal. How many spells does that leave us on? Embercleave. You probably can't run Embercleave, it's way too greedy, right? But Embercleave is such a good card. Siege Gang Commander singly turns on Embercleave, but then we don't go very far from there, right? Probably want this Conti. This deck is so hard to cut from. Like, honestly, why is this so hard? Do I even want this Fanatical Firebrand? Actually, it's good with Cole. It's good with Judith and Mayhem Devil. It's good to sacrifice if we need something to sacrifice. You know what? Let's run it like this. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we end up cutting things between games, but this looks pretty good to me. And this deck is honestly probably pretty good, right? Rakdos Sacrifice. We even got the Gazul's Fury as another sacrifice outlet. So now we've just got the numbers, we've got the cards, and we're ready to go. Alrighty, match number 1 against Edge Tavares, and I'm going to be keeping this hand for sure. That has a really nice curve out of like turn 1 Weaponize, turn 2 Skyclave Shade, turn 3 like Young Pyromancer plus Fatal Push. Seems amazing. So we've got the combo Weaponize plus Skyclave Shade, so we can just, once we run out of gas, just start throwing Skyclave Shades at our opponent. It's gonna get Fable Passage. Okay, so I guess ooh, white mana, okay. Ooh, and an Active Treason. That's going to be good once we get to 5 mana. This deck is an 18 land deck, so we should probably be fine. Also, this Castle Lock land enters untapped, which is nice. Though it looks like this game will have plenty to do with my mana even without, but we'll see. My opponent could very well be an aggressive deck even if they've got this Fable Passage. Keep that in mind. Because mana, like, you can really just take what you get. And while lands are a high pick in cube as well as cheap interaction and all that, sometimes you just don't end up with enough fixing. There you go. My opponent's on Boros. Aggro. Okay. Interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to attack. If my opponent wants to pay a bunch of life into this Adanto, that is more than fine by me. I've got this Weaponized to finish them off. I'll just attack. Yep, I'm going to take the trade and pay 4 life. And I'm going to Fatal Push it and see if they pay another 4 life. If they do, that's them on 12. Next turn I can, in 2 turns actually, I can Active Treason it. That'll just be gross. Next turn I get to just replay the Skyclave Shade, throw it probably at something. This is insane. My opponent's going to get destroyed. That's that with Chain Whirler. Oh, they've got their own Young Pyromancer. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm gonna block. Hello? Down to 8? I'm just gonna burn them out. What is my opponent doing? I mean, at this point, they might as well just, like, pay a couple more life just for funsies. Like, holy crap. Skyclave Shade. You know, I was probably gonna cast Skyclave Shade. And then cast Kroxa. Because, like, I just want to start getting things in play, you know? I'll have plenty to do with my mana in future turns as well, so I think I just need to start developing. This Kroxa is another threat for my opponent, which goes down to 5 life. And at this point, I'm not going to be surprised if they pay with Adanto. Like, my opponent has literally, I have not hit my opponent for a single point of combat damage. Not one. And now they're Scorching Dragon firing, but not my Skyclave Shade? Hello? I take 5 damage? Sure. Okay, I take a little bit more than 5 damage? Sure. But, like, Active Treason, Adanto, Vanguard, attack. Actually, no, probably Active Treason, Young. It's actually kind of close. Probably just Active Treason, Adanto, Vanguard. Throw it at their face. Put them to not a lot. Or I could just kill the Young Pyromancer. Actually, I probably should just kill the Young Pyromancer. Next turn, if I draw a land, I get to replay the Skyclave Shade. If I draw a spell, I get to play a spell. And I just get to destroy their board. I'm also only 2 cards off this Kroxa. I've got the mana for it. So this is looking pretty good. Yeah, my opponent just plays a 3-1, but that just sort of dies to weaponized monsters. And the monsters certainly have been weaponized. Okay. Don't think casting Gleam's Awakening is actually good. I think I just want to play it tapped. Play the Skyclave Shade and shoot the Rimrock Knight, probably. But we'll see, depending on what my opponent does. Look like they could have an Embercleave here or something. But also the Skyclave Shade threatens lethal. Castle Ardenvale, Luris. Okay, well that's definitely something I need to shoot. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that. Fortunately, my opponent gets their Young Pyromancer back. They are still on 5, though, to be fair. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, my opponent even has... What is that? Fight as 1? Oh, that's actually pretty brutal. Well, I might actually lose this game somehow. Crap. It's actually not looking good at all. Maybe I should have just gone face, probably. I'd have won the game if I'd gone face. Slurs is so brutal. I have to do it now so they can't recur another creature. I mean, I can't block anyway. Now I'm facing down a bunch of attackers, including this Castle Ardenvale. Wow. Okay. Well, knowing that they had intervention, I would have just died to the intervention before I got to kill them anyway because of the life gain, so that is unfortunate. No, I feel like I was so ahead of that game, but I guess not. It's a pretty tough loss. That should be a good matchup. Oh well. Well, anyway, game 2 against Monkar 34. Hopefully that one goes better. Certainly a very good hand. I want to be mana efficient as possible. Okay, well, Simic Flash apparently. And I don't think I want to run out this Midnight Reaper until I get value out of it. It seems more important than Mayhem Devil. Hedron Archive is scary. Though, probably just going to kill it next turn. Develop my board. Gives my opponent 2 extra mana, but the next turn I'll be able to have Young Pyromancer out, as well as just be beating down my opponent. I mean, if they play a 7-drop here, that would be pretty bad for me. But if their hand is all like opts and stuff, whatever. I could also sack in response. Okay, no, it looks like they're using the mana. 4 mana. What does my opponent have? A removal spell. Sort of. Not a removal spell. But, like... Okay, well... I'm not super worried about that. I get to Devil. Use the 1/1 to shoot their Young Pyro. Okay. Infinite counterspells. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Next turn, I'll Fatal Push the 1/1 to get an for extra damage that I don't think I want to be trading. Or I could just play the Midnight Reaper and then play a land and replay it or something. Who knows? My opponent could just play Landugan here. That would suck. Looks like they're not going to, though. Which does not suck. Which is good, actually. Do I just keep playing creatures? There's a very good argument, too. And that argument is just play creatures, you idiot. And then Fatal Push. For some reason I thought my Skyclave Shade was in the graveyard, so I played that land expecting to have something pop to my hand, but no, I guess I'll just attack for 5. Yep, they're gonna draw 2. If they draw into another counterspell, that's 3 counterspells so far. Okay, there we go. I would love to actually get to hit for damage. There we go. Finally, and well, I was gonna say they don't have a flash creature, luckily, but It looks like they do. Fortunately for my opponent, I get to start looping Skyclave Shade. Thragtusk is pretty bad for me, but not terrible. I get to start drawing cards, which is always good. It's a land, perfect. This means I get to play Skyclave Shade again. This Fanatical Firebrand is also pretty good here. And then I guess I'll just draw 2 more cards on end step. Probably try to find an active treason for this Thragtusk or something. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Alright. My opponent can attack with the Thragtusk, so I'm just going to shoot down this Jace. Milling me. Yeah, not sure about that one, though. I guess my opponent doesn't know about Kroxa. Go ahead and weaponize against Jace and draw a card, and then probably Fanatical Firebrand. I don't need to do that right away. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Death touching Mayhem Devil. If this resolves, I'm going to be one happy child. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Ping you. Draw a card. Ping you for Death Touch. Thragtusk dies. My opponent gets a 3/3 and concedes because holy crap, that is broken. Wow, that was nice. That was very, very nice. I enjoyed that game. That's what this deck is trying to do, really. Not like durdle around. It's just trying to like Mayhem Devil, Death Touch, make a million pings, draw cards with Mayhem Devil. Okay. Interesting. Playing against an opponent called Ugly Obese Gamer, and, well, I'm not even going to make a joke about that, because that's probably not a good idea for my PG image, but yeah, that is certainly a name my opponent picked from themselves. Ooh, perfect. Get to Magmatic Channeler, that is nice. I get to discard this Kroxa for value. It feels like the old days of playing standard black-red discard all over again. Black-red self-mill, whatever. I mean, literally this exact same sequence was like what you did every single game, minus the weaponized monsters, of course. And I guess, huh, it's kind of funny. Could just play a land though. It's probably better, right? Over 1 Kroxa trigger. I get to Cyclist Canyon Slough. Do I try to hit a Knight of the Ebon Legion or a Monkey? Probably a Knight. It's higher upside. Okay, I guess not. Well, I get to Rankle next turn. It's always good. Start the discard. My opponent, if they main phase removal spell is Magmatic Counter, they're gonna get punished. Yup. Attack with Rankle, get some cards in the bin, draw some cards probably, because that loses my opponent's life, and discard the Swamp. Also, I need a second red source probably for this Kroxa, so I think it's fine letting both players draw. Also, like, I just want to draw cards. Whoa, okay, well, Chainwebber Rockneer is a pain, so this Skyclave Apparition, both of those are pains. So this Risk Redeemed, but I think I just get to blow up my opponent's whole board here. Deal 3, get my 4/4, and I'm just going to play a Midnight Reaper to be mana efficient. Next turn I can Fatal Push, and then like sack to weaponize, draw with Castle Lock, Thwain, whatever. There's also a chance I want to just kill this. Whoa. Okay, that is a draw. Okay, well, I'm going to grab this Riss, I think, since this Wayward Swordtooth cannot attack or block. And just throw the Riss in my opponent's face, trying to kill them. And I can just sort of ignore this Wayward Swordtooth because my opponent is not getting 10 permanents in play anytime soon. Ooh, perfect. Dragon Skull Summit. That can kill this Chainwebber Arachneer for 1 mana since it is a 1-drop and without having to trigger anything. Karuga. Okay, my opponent gets to draw a card, but they go down to very little. Very little is a technical term, by the way. But yeah, they go down to not a lot. Actually, precisely not a lot. Actually, probably dead, right? Get to attack with Judith, and that's lethal. Well, that is another game going precisely how I want to. Lovely, lovely. Just got the synergies going. Quick act of treason. Weaponize the monsters is the absolute MVP of all these games. And there we go. Ooh, and this hand, I like this hand. I like this hand. Magmatic Channel plus Skyclave Shade is good. Good, I'd say. Pretty good. Beals, dude. And I'm thinking that I actually want to just start hitting lands off this Magmatic Channel and casting my cards from hand, my Skyclave Shades and whatnot, because I'm sort of wasting it if I cast not the card I hit off Magmatic Channeler and just recast Skyclave Shade or whatever, and then I just like tapped my Magmatic Channeler. Cool. But yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and do that because having a Magmatic Channel, having a Skyclave Shade in the graveyard is just not a downside. Ooh, Vengeful Rebel. Sure. I guess I'll play a 3/3. Why not, right? Or a 3/2, but whatever. Start getting the beats going while still being up on card advantage against my Izzet opponent. Probably pretty good. Yep, boom. That's just casually a 0 for 1. Seems decent. Guess I missed out on 1 damage, which is so sad. Ooh, an Illyrios. Illyrios Enraptured. Okay, what are we actually gonna go ahead and play this Young Pyromancer for a token, and then take a look at what's going on in my opponent's hand. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Chandra, because that's gonna happen eventually, and I'd rather not. And then next turn I get to Rogue, Wizard. Ooh, actually I have 2 party members, so I get to look at 2 cards. It's actually pretty good. Yep, they're gonna overload. Turn that Magmatic Jet. That's not really good, they just get a 1/1. It's like a worse Acromancer, or whatever that card is called. Not gonna block, I don't think. I think the cards in play for me are pretty good. It's a Siege Gang Commander. Probably not even gonna cast it this turn in favor of Acquisitions, Experting, and playing the Skyclave Shade, which I can eventually start attacking with. I probably want to take as Brazen Borrower. Slows me down, which I don't appreciate. Though I guess it's not very good against most of my cards, right? Probably gonna see one of my creatures channeled magmatically here. Like my Young Pyromancer, which I'm not too sad about, mostly because I'm playing a Siege Gang Commander, and then probably just sacrificing a bunch of goblins to blow through my opponent's board. Also got this Skyclave Shade going, which again is just really great. And I've claimed the Firstborn. Perfect. I don't have a sack outlet for it quite yet. And none of my opponent's creatures are goblins, which is actually kind of sad. And I don't think I want to attack. Skyclave Shade can do better than trading for a 1/1. And I do not have a land in hand yet. Okay, Yorion's pretty good. My opponent gets to make another 3/2, sure. Let's see if my opponent wants to get frisky with this Yorion. And if I want to do anything about that, first I'm going to try to hit something good. Witch's Oven is actually decent. But for now I'm just going to hold off on doing anything and pass the turn. And probably just Castle Lochthwain. If my opponent wants to attack with Yorion, it gives me pretty good attacks. That's a wonderful card for Claim the Firstborn. But I think they're just going to be a little bit too scared. There we go. That's perfect, because now I get to start activating Castle Lochthwain. It'll land. Perfect. Castle Embereth. Double perfect. Not going to cast it quite yet. Oh, crap. Shoot. Nope, I should have cast it. Whatever. hold on. No, I can still do all the things I want to do. Do that, activate Castle Lochthwain. Poor monkey. You're gonna get discarded. Exile the top 2 cards of my library. Draw a card. Yup. I guess I'll play Mayhem Devil, but I can't because I don't have the mana, which is very sad. And then I will sacrifice poor Riel. I can get in with Riel, right? See if my opponent blocks. They do not. Okay, free 2 damage. You'll have to see it. And it's actually sort of good that I'm getting some life gain. Next turn I can play Judith and Castle Ambreth and then just absolutely go to town on my opponent's face. Which is actually probably an odd thing to say, but... Oh my god. What is that? It's a Sarkin. Oh no. Oh noes, I do not appreciate Sarkon. Sarkon the Masterless. I'm gonna have to start throwing goblins. Which is not something I expected to say today, but... You know. And, let's just make sure that this works the way... Yep. Sure, GG. So I'm gonna be able to... kill this dragon. Right, non-token creatures. My bad. And let's just go attacking, shall we? Attack your face. Nope, actually attack Sarkon. What am I talking about? But yeah, do a little bit of attacking. This way Sarkon dies. Yep, 0 damage. Almost gave me a heart attack, but it's fine. I also get this Witch's Oven. Probably like sack Skyclave Shade or something if I really need to get one more ping. Pinga. But I doubt that'll be necessary. Yeah. Goblin gets blocked. Sarkon gets destroyed. I'm absolutely beaten. Brutally. And I'll pass the turn. And I'm not really worried about dying. I guess I'll have to block with this Magmatic Channeler. If my opponent decides that it is important to attack with all their creatures, but it looks like they don't think it is. I'm again just going to hold back a couple creatures, start eating food to gain life, get in a bunch of damage, and life just is good. His food tokens from Witch's Oven are going to save me from Yorion, which is very kind of them. Could also just kill this Yorion. 1, 2, sacrifice. Nope, I don't have any goblins. What am I talking about? Boop, boop. Oh my god, I played a land before combat. Oh, wow. That's not great. Hopefully I hit something good. That is something good. I think I'm actually just fatal pushing the Illyrios. Rather than doing anything else. And then I'll probably just Castle Lochthwain and eat food and try to kill my opponent / do something good. Castle Ambreth could end up being pretty amazing here. So you know what? I'm not even going to activate Castle Lochthwain because that means my opponent has an out to win if they draw a burn spell. Which I'm not exactly sure they have, but I mean, there is a spells, right? And burn spells are spells. Sort of in the name. Just a land. It's good to see. And let's see if there's anything else. Would love for my opponent to just like play a random dork. What I would not like is my opponent killing my creatures, but I guess if they kill my creature, I know I'm safe from whatever that card is. If it's like a randomly enormous shark typhoon, well, that's actually not great either. It's actually very annoying. Well, at least I get to safely Castle Lochthwain, right? Boom. Ping you. Could have also just... Oh wait, what am I talking about? Nope, I can't cast Lock Point even if I wanted to. Now I sort of need a draw. That is a draw. That is a draw and a half. I get to kill my opponent. It's just lethal. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not lethal. Well, either way, hold full control. Croxa you. Damage. Boom. Sacrifice Croxa. Yep. You go to 9. If I cast Croxa, my opponent goes to 6. I attack them. I put them to 1. That's not enough to kill them, of course. But I should probably exile correctly. Hit my lands first, and then the random creatures I want to get back. Like Magmatic Channeler, for example. And actually I can exile spells since Magmatic Channeler is gone. And play Croxa. And now I've also got these food tokens to eat if I get too low on life. And I'm just going to do that main phase. And it's going to be pretty hard for my opponent to win from here. Unless I have an Embercleave. They do not have an Embercleave. And that is game number 4. So 3-1 currently, which is quite good. The EV on the draft, basically, is honestly not great. You need to get 5 wins to be even. And I guess you get 2 rares, but that's really 40 gems. 4 wins, I mean, you just get minus 1,000 gold for a single rare. It's not good. At 6 and 7 wins, you really start profiting. But 3 and 1 is definitely the ratio you want to be at. I'm very happy about being 3 and 1 so far. Let's see if we can make that 4 and 1. Unfortunately, my opponent seems rather ambitious, so I assume they'll also be wanting some of that sweet, sweet win. This is a good hand. A little bit awkward that I don't have the enabler for Vengeful Rebel. I might need to just play it as a 3-mana 3/2, but it's not the worst thing in the world, right? So my opponent is on Mono White. Boros. Definitely gonna take this Rekindling Phoenix. Don't think I can deal with it really well. And just go ahead and pass the turn. I think I can play it a little bit slow because my opponent doesn't have a 2-drop. Okay. Well, at least that's a good excuse to Fatal Push something, so I can play this Rankle first and have a way to trigger Revolt. Also, I get to claim the Firstborn, and then sack it to Rankle, and then Vengeful Rebel, one of their things. So it's going to be pretty hard to lose the game, unless, of course, they have a Reckless Rage, which is actually a thing they have, but then I'll just play the Switches Oven and kill their thing, so I guess it's not the end of the world. This has been a wild ride of a couple first turns. Don't think I want to discard or draw. I'll just play my 4-minute 3/3. Your go. Oh, wow. Tajik plus Reckless Rage is actually pretty good. That is actually a pretty spicy one. I'm going to take 6 here, unfortunately. But if I draw a land... Oh. What do I want to do here? Can't kill the Aurelia. Can I tank a hit? If I claim the Firstborn. Wow, this is pretty brutal. I don't know what to do here. Could just claim the first. Could just Mayhem Devil. This all sucks though. I think I want to set up a good next turn, right? So that, what does that involve? That involves playing like Mayhem Devil and a Witch's Oven. Trade off my Rankle to avoid taking lethal. Wow, no, because this Reckless Rage ruins all my plans, and then this takedown, nope, I'm actually dead. Wow, that is brutal. That Aurelia draw. My opponent had a hand with a 3-drop and a 1-drop, and they drew a 2-drop and a 4-drop. that's honestly just impressive. And they had the 2 removal spells for my 2 creatures. I was on the draw. Well, next match against Draft Punk, so maybe this one will go better than against Literal Ambition. We'll see though, depending on what my opponent's on. They're on, well, if there's mono red, this can be pretty easy. You get to play a Magmatic Channeler, discard this Croxa, possibly, ooh, red-white. Spicy. But yeah, probably just gonna cast this Croxa actually. Isamaru, Hound of Konda. Yep, and gonna kill my thing. Fair enough. Oh wow, they put the counter on Isamaru. That's kind of rude. Yeah, you know what? I'll play a Croxa. And then Fatal Push their Luminarch Aspirant. Oh, that's an Annex. That's scary. And now I really need a sack outlet or some sort of gas. I'm only taking 3, but my opponent probably has another creature. Wow, I'm going to die. At least I'm still only taking 3 unless my opponent has something. Like a removal spell, which kills my Judith, and I get to ping a 1/1, but still need something. I guess I'm only 1 card off Croxa after I cast this Claim the Firstborn. Ooh, that is a draw and a half. Holy crap. Siege Gang Commander. If my opponent plays a Goblin here, I might actually just be happy. Oh wow, if I have Embercleave here, I'm so dead. No, they didn't. They had nothing. Well, I'm very much alive. Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Croxa. I can't really beat a Croxa, right? Also discards the last card in their hand. Has to be just amazing. Exile my whole graveyard, and let's play a 6/6 Titan. Not quite Uro, but it'll do. Boom. My opponent has, like, some sort of exile removal spell. Okay, no, it's just a land. Nice. And they got super punished for holding it. Or, actually, wait, no, they did play the land drop. Did they? Yeah. Really? Okay. Okay, not gonna lie, I had a minor hard attack there. Do I have lethal? I attack for 10 damage plus 6? Okay, well, my opponent is in the finals of the Top Deck Championship with the amazing draw that gives them lethal next turn. Doesn't beat lethal this turn, though. Nope. And there we go. So officially at 4 wins, which is where you're sort of not super sad about losing, because a rare is... like, you're essentially paying 1,000 for a rare, which is not the worst thing in the world. It's usually like 20 gems, but if I get this win, then I'm going to be ahead. And then every game after that, also ahead. So I would appreciate winning. Let's just put it that way. And also, if I scrapped together some pretty quick games, this will have to be a 1-part video, which will also be a pretty significant upside. As sometimes, especially when I force 5-color lands, the games take like 20 minutes each, and don't think I want to be doing a 2-hour-long video. Okay, Quizven, finally a normal name. No morbidly obese gamers, and no literal ambitions, no punks. Just a Quizven, which is something that I do not know. And they're on mono red. I need to draw, I need to draw, I need to draw, I need to draw. Please, I need to draw. Please, 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 a 2-drop. Please, 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 please. If I draw a 2-drop, I'll win the game. I promise. Oh man, this game is too easy. This game is just too easy. Like, what am I even doing? I should just go qualify for the Pro Tour or something. Just easy peasy. I mean, if I keep drawing like that, then They might as well just, like, save me a seat, you know? Okay. Well, I guess it's the weaponize the monster's mirror. Interesting. It's literally the weaponize the monster's mirror. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, well, I'm going to play this Midnight Reaper. If they want to throw their Scorch Spitter at it, that is totally fine by me. I do not want to fly too close to the sun and draw too many cards with it, but if they just shoot it, then okay. Fine, I draw a card. I only lose 1 life. They don't have their 1-drop anymore. And I even have an answer to Embercleave, which is a little bit far away from the opponent, for a little bit far away from my opponent, considering it literally got no creatures in play at the moment, but, you know, that's only a massive threat. And I've only got an amazing answer for it, so it's fine. Do a little bit of attacking. Discard, sacrifice. Done. Discard a card, discard the swamp. Sacrifice my 1/2. You have to sacrifice your insane 4-drop that your deck is built around. Your go. Man. My opponent's really just playing Arch of Vraska in mono red, by the way. Like, just completely just, like, not even blinking. Just, like, colorless land that triggers when I have 10 permanents in play, costs 5 to draw a card. Like, not even stopping to consider. Okay, I almost just yeeted my microphone. That would have been not good. I'm gonna go ahead and bedevil it. I take 2, whatever. And now I think I'm ahead in this game. We both have weaponizes, but I have more lands, and I'm up a draw. So, also I think my deck is a little bit more top heavy than theirs, so I should be favored. Not if I draw lands, though. Okay, where are you, Croxa? Oh my god, my opponent draws an absolute banger. Okay, come on, I need a draw now. Because I drew land, my opponent drew gas. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see how good Young Pyromancer ends up being. It's better than a land, for sure, but it's not the best in the world. Really need something like Agame's Awakening would be insane here. I mean, even like Castle Locthwain would be strangely playable. Call of the Death Dwellers has to be good, surely. Surely. And it is in fact good. That is something that you love to see. I don't think I'm very close to dying. And I can probably just like double weaponize to kill this Chain Whirler. So yeah. We'll even go ahead and attack. And then I end up like trading away my whole board. But I take only a couple of damage. I'll have a bunch of cards in hand. My opponent won't have a board either. Block here. Sacrifice. Boom. Do you accept, opponent? They do. Oh god, imagine if I had Embercleave here and they just played it, because I just realized that that would actually be really bad for them. They're going to weaponize my Midnight Reaper now. That's fine. I go to 5, so I need to end the game pretty quickly or I die to weaponize. But I have a lot of cards in my deck that are very good. Aghanim Awakening, Siege Gang, Witch's Oven would actually be insane here. Shoot, I actually go to not a super high life total, actually, on second thought. Wait, no, this is bad, no, this is bad. Siege Gang Commander is good, though. I have lethal next turn. Oh god, I need to fade a creature draw from my opponent? That's how I lose this game? Oh, wow. I guess I'll go ahead and attack first. That seems like a pretty good play. If my opponent blocks, then I'm safe. If my opponent doesn't block, we'll have a couple draws, but in that case, so here's the thing, right? Could also play Mayhem Devil. That wouldn't help because I already have Weaponize. Weaponize? They're gonna do it in response. Okay, well, my opponent has one draw to find a creature. A 4 mana or less creature. I have to be so salty if they hit. Please. Their deck is less than half creatures. I am favored to win this game. Okay. We got there. Okay. That was very close, but we got there. Okay. My heart. Oh, that was too close. That was much too close. I did promise. I promised I was going to win the game if the game gave me a 2-drop, and I did. So, I mean, what can I say? Okay. We got there. We got there in the end. That's what you love to see. Okay. I'm going to keep this hand, right? If I draw just like one more land, a Witch's Oven, you know, like Wheels MTG, interesting. Ooh, this Fanatical Firebrand is actually probably pretty good, isn't it? Now I can place Fanatical Firebrand, get in for 3 damage, play a Croak. So next turn, if my opponent plays a creature, I can like Fanatical Firebrand their face, Vengeful Rebel the creature, something along those lines. Still need to find a target for this active treason, or rather a sack outlet to go with this active treason. Probably a couple more lands, so I can actually cast my spells all in the same turn. And we'll just be just fine. Okay, come on, let's see it, opponent. Let us see it. What's gonna be? Wow, they're really in the tank. This must be an important decision. It's gonna be a Rishkar's Expertise. Yeah, that does not seem particularly great against aggro. Okay. And a Beanstalk Giant. Okay. Well, I would actually like to draw something that means I don't have to play this Vengeful Rebel out. I guess Castle Embereth. Is that? I get to just attack for 5. Really would like for my opponent to play something like a Radha. Something I can kill. Something with 4 or less toughness. Perfect. Oh god, they want 1 green mana. What is that? What is that? Oh. I mean, I don't really care, but... Oh. 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 Okay. So I think I'll just save the Weaponize for when I decide to claim the Firstborn, their Beanstalk Giant, and just go from there, really, innit? Please, I need a land, please. Yes, that is a land, that is so good, that's a land. Oh, yes, yes, it is a good game. Yes, it is a good game. Yes, sir, it is a good game. Oh my, that was so brutal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that was beautiful. And there we go. That's 4 creatures. Here we go. My opponent has to gain life in red-green. Or play Chain Whirler. No, that would actually help them. And there we go! That is 6 and 2. Let's see if we get the 7 wins. I would really like to get the 7 wins. This would be my second draft getting the 2nd wins. I went 4-3 the first time with 5 color Golos, because once you start taking lands, there's really nothing you can do. Yeah? But yeah, let's see if we can actually get a 7-2 with a mashup of 2 of my favorite decks, Rakdos Sack and Rakdos Self-Mill. Well. Looks like I'll be playing a little bit of Rakdos Aggro this game. Out of the Ebon Legion. First time showing up, but hopefully it does good. I think I'm going to play the Ebon Legion turn 2 as well as this Fanatical Firebrand, as this means that I get to play all my spells. That is not scary at all. Not scary at all. I am definitely not scared. Nope. I am not scared. Not me. Nope. He must be confusing me for someone else who is scared. Because I'm not scared. Not scared at all. Do I look scared? Because I'm not scared. Not scared at all. Definitely not scared of the Shadow Spear. Nope. Don't know why I think I'm scared of the Shadow Spear. I'm clearly not. Like, can you tell how calm I am? Just the picture of Zen calmness. That is who I am. Yes, indeed. Yep. Just absolute. Just no panic at all. Though I guess my opponent doesn't play creatures. Shadow Spear does tend to get a little bit worse. Ooh. Dusk Legion Zealot. Yep. Let's see if they just equip Shadow Spear here. It'd be pretty good for me if they did. They don't. What? Huh? It's a little bit confusing. Well, either way, I guess I'll play Weaponize. And shoot their Knight Dusk Legion Zealot dude. I think that's probably good, right? I save this Royal Eruption. I get to attack for 5. I get to draw a card. If they have some sort of removal spell, I also have Witch's Oven. Okay, I see how it is. Indestructible, probably not a good idea to attack then. Or like not a terrible idea, of course, but not a particularly excellent one either. I guess if they waste their Heroic Intervention on that, I'm not too sad. Thrashing Brontodon, oh please. Please do not play a land. Wait, no, that's still bad. No, that's still bad. I take it back. Still bad. That's still bad for me. I think I just go ahead and Royal Eruption my opponent's face. And just pass the turn. And then I'm probably just going to weaponize something at this Dusk Legion Zealot, most likely. Or if they want to equip Shadow Spear to this Thrashing Brontodon, it's pretty fine by me. Oh. Okay. I think that's pretty good for me. I can just get to draw a card. But this way, I have to decide between 2 bad choices. Which is good for me. I also get to draw a card. Oh, this is looking pretty good. Just attacking with that, I think. And don't think I want to be drawing cards because I'm already drawing cards, so I'll just make each player sad because I don't want to discard this Gazool's Fury either. Probably pretty good at some point. They sacrifice their 5/4. That I do not mind. Okay, well I do need to draw creatures. Let's see, the Thrashing Brontodon. Big Downfall. I guess I'll draw another card. Sure. Midnight Reaper has been absolutely insane. Is it gonna eat another removal spell and just solidly be the best card ever in this game? Whoo, Skyclave Shade. Oh, that is good. Skyclave Shade is good. Selvala. My opponent just refuses to. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is going to be a turn and a half to play Skyclave Shade. Okay, I don't get to draw a card. Yeah, I was like, but no, I don't get to draw a card. Sack it, draw a card. Then play Vengeful Rebel. Kill Selvala. That's pretty nuts. And I also have a land for Skyclave next turn. Life is looking good. And yeah. Finally gonna see the Shadow Spear equipped, maybe. My opponent still just adamantly not equipping the Shadow Spear. Just does not want to hear it. Okay, I get to draw another card. So this Midnight Reaper is like a 5-for-1 or something, or like a 20.5 for 1. I don't even know. It's gonna be a fight spell on this Vengeful Rebel as well. Seems a little bit overkill, but okay. This does mean that I'll have to start like killing every single creature my opponent plays because of the Shadow Spear that I think I can manage with this Skyclave Shade. Just a land. That's annoying. And are we finally equipping the Shadow Spear? We are. Do I have lethal by any chance? Get to attack for 3, sack for 3, put them to 4. Yes, I do have lethal. Hoo, 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 hoo. And that is our 7 wins. Let's go. Oh, beautiful. Positively beautiful. And there we go, there we go. Put my opponent to 3 life, which is conveniently Kazul's Fury range. That is the second time I've Kazul's Fury for lethal. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 7-2 with this insane Rakdos deck. And I think I need to take a couple of screenshots. Yes, I do. I may or may not have been called out on social media. But in the meantime, this is the deck. Feast your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, because this thing was an absolute beast. And that'll do it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate if you liked the video, if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot, lets me know that I should keep doing what I'm doing, and you'll be notified about all my new videos if you click that notification button. And that's all. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.